Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, step right up. Beyond the threshold of this theme song lies the greatest show you've ever heard. A podcast where the topic is everything our fine specimens can think of. That's right, sit on down and have yourselves a listen to Groupcast. At center stage is Casey, creator of the show and part-time llama enthusiast. It's Quarter to Dick! In the animal tent is Erica, the Tumbler Wonder, single snake charmer and long scarf wearer.
Jowallaby.
On a soapbox somewhere in the hedge maze is Lennon, the comedian with a heart made of video games.
I've got my pocket, right here in my pocket.
And the wall as the wall. Dawn. Now, without further ado, let the show begin.
Okay. It's everybody's favorite 20-episode margin thing that we're due every 20 episode, greatest bits.
That's the intro you're going with?
No.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
It's going to be the regular intro. That was just me saying. The regular intro.
Earlier, I told my dad I was coming here for a podcast, and he turned around and said, "You say you're going to Casey's for some flapjacks?" And I said, "Yes, Dad. Flapjacks." So he told you, that's where I get it from.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Flapcast.
So how's everybody doing today? Pretty good?
Welcome back
Flapcast.
to
Pretty good? How's everybody's day been so far?
Why? You look like you're about ready to...
Is because my day went from a pretty bad day to the best day ever in the span of like a half a second.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, today was kind of shitty. At the start, just because, you know, it was a rainy, dreary day. I got like 5 hours of sleep. Had to go to work.
It did rain?
I had to be. Oh yeah, it rained. I had to be at work at like 6
The ass
in
crack
the morning.
of ass.
Exactly.
Ass crack of ass.
At that time specifically was when I had to be at work. That's how it's on the schedule.
not
It's
according
just a
to
picture
Lennon,
of an ass.
half crack of ass until half past another crack of ass.
Half past another crack of ass.
I'm surprised you
That
didn't
is
have to...
hard to say.
I'm surprised you didn't have to be there at a quarter to Dick.
Yes,
Ladies and
exactly.
gentlemen, we're
Well, that's
experiencing a
on.
double crack.
That's the evening shift. Is a
Okay.
quarter to dick and then half past fuck. Those are the two
No,
times.
it's quarter to Dick and half past pussy.
Whatever.
I like half past fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it
exactly.
does sound better.
So for those of you who may not be aware, I work in a little snack shop / gift shop in a hotel. Now I gotta
/ idiot booth.
I gotta paint a little bit of a story here, but we'll get there.
Got brushes ready?
So
Is it about candy sticks?
it is not about candy sticks. This is miles better
Okay.
than
God.
anything else.
I got my pen ready.
So
Wearing
to
my
paint a little
sleeves.
picture, the entrance into my little store, there's like you take you enter the lobby, you take a right. It's like this room. It's got a hallway at the other end of it. It has, you know, the elevators and stuff like that. So my little shop is connected to this room, and it has these big white double doors with like 8 panels of glass on each other, like a foot by half a foot, like these little
Fancy doors.
they're very nice doors. And on the sides of those doors, there are full-size just windows, just one big long window.
Okay.
So that's the picture that I have to paint for you. Now, at 11 o'clock, I close up the store for like 10 minutes to switch out the breakfast stuff and the lunch stuff. So I basically have to take anything that's breakfast, run it down to the kitchen, grab the lunch stuff, run it back, and load it up, and make another run to the kitchen, and then come back. So when I did that,
He's like the Hamburglar.
I closed up the doors, and I flipped the sign to be back in 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. I am unloading the breakfast stuff and loading in the lunch stuff. When I hear a jiggle, and I look up, and there's a guy who apparently is just completely blind to the
Can't
back
read
in 10
signs.
minutes side, and he's trying to get in the door. And
Did
then
you have the light off or no?
No, I turn the light. I leave the light on because I'm in there doing shit.
Well, yeah, I didn't know.
So he realizes, oh, the door is locked. So I'll just walk into this big open area beside the doors, and without any slowing down or hesitation, runs right into these fucking windows, face first. Oh no! I just crashed. I'm back.
Okay.
That was a pretty
At least
quick
you did
catch.
it now.
Good thing you
It was a
saw
quick
it.
catch. It was a quick catch. Face fucking first. The thud was incredible.
And you're trying not to laugh.
Oh my god, it was the hardest.
I bet.
Oh, it was amazing. The thud was like a bird of prey hitting a windshield.
And then you see the window.
It was a hell of a thud with some reverb behind it. And what made it even better is that when he hit, his eyes like crossed. Like, have you ever seen a dog just run full speed into like a sliding glass door, and there's like 3 seconds where they have no fucking clue what just happened, and they have a face like the universe just played a cruel joke on them. And it was the best thing. My favorite part of the whole thing was after he walked away. Which, by the way, the last words that he spoke to me were, "By the way, your windows are very clean." And he fucking left. I looked at the window.
That is how you own a moment.
Yeah,
right
pretty
there.
much. Yeah, he ended it pretty well after committing such a comedic, concussion-inducing faux pas, usually done by below-average intelligent dogs and toddlers.
Yeah.
Yes.
This 35-year-old man hitting into a door or a window. There was a perfect imprint of his lips on this door, except for two things: a giant drool line hanging down, and a splotch in the middle, clearly where his tongue had just up against the glass
But
of
I'm
the door.
hungry.
Right, yeah. And my thought when he said, "Your windows are very clean," my thought was, yes, they are, up until you tried to French kiss them. It was... Listen, if you need to take a shitty day and immediately turn it around, you need to, because it's hard to catch a live show, It's a good idea to go on YouTube and just search people walking into glass objects. And your day will immediately be brightened, obviously. Because I was, like, falling asleep. Like, it was just the worst day. And then this thud happened, which fortunately I saw the whole incident. That was the best part.
Yes.
This thud happens, and suddenly the sun was shining, the birds were singing, everything cleared up, it was bright, and I was the happiest person in the world for the rest of the day. It was just the best.
Your day is about to get better.
I don't think you can top that. I really don't. You can't top thud, crossed eyes, your windows are clean.
Well, then everybody else's day is about to get better.
So says the dog.
So says the dog. By the way, every time that I drive to your house via Route 30 from work, I encounter just another stupid business or billboard.
Okay.
On the way down. There's a fucking
Is there
billboard.
another story behind this one?
A little. Just a touch.
Can we wait until afterward?
No, I'm going to get this all out of the way and then I'm going to shut up.
Okay.
There's a billboard that says, are you looking to buy a printer or copier? We need to talk. The picture is a fucking poodle with hipster glasses
Christ.
on the phone.
Wow.
What fucking advertisement company thought this represents our company very well?
Poodle.
It absolutely. Do people think that they're going to call and they're going to get the dog? Is that? I'm going to talk to the dog company. I think that's
I like
fantastic.
the billboard that it's not there anymore because they changed the way it looks.
Okay.
But it's a billboard that says we do one thing, and then right below it says Steve Rice. Like that's the one thing they do.
We do Steve Rice, and we do him well. You can ask, and he will agree.
Painfully.
Yes. And I actually have one more thing I want to talk about. Do you remember like a month ago when we talked about the Video Game Hall of Fame?
Yes.
And it's 15 inductees. They named their 6
All right.
that are in the Hall of Fame. So I don't remember what all we said. I don't remember.
I just listened
the
to
whole
it,
complete
so
list.
I'll sort of remember.
Okay. Do you remember what our picks were?
We all picked different things.
Well, yeah, but do you remember what everybody picked? is my
Okay,
question.
I picked Pac-Man, Pong, and Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
You picked Super Mario Brothers, World of Warcraft, and Zelda.
Oh, did I pick Zelda?
I think
What the hell's
so.
wrong with me?
I don't
Everything.
remember. Oh, no, I think you picked Pokemon. Or no, Rolls
No, I think
picked
I didn't
Pokemon.
want to. I think I wanted to, but I
Yeah, Rolls
didn't
picked
think
Pokemon.
it would get in. Yeah.
I don't remember what else he picked.
Okay. Well, the 6 that they picked through.
Please tell me FIFA is not on there.
It is not fucking on
Okay.
there. There's
Thank
no
God.
goddamn way that was on there. That was just the dumbest fucking thing. The 6 are Pong, Pac-Man, Mario, Doom, World of Warcraft, and Tetris.
I'm okay with that.
I think I picked Mario, World of Warcraft, and Tetris.
Maybe.
I think I really think I picked Tetris.
Yeah.
So I think between all of us, we named the
Yeah.
6 pretty well. So
That's good.
Yeah.
That works out for me.
I had to throw that out there. I wanted to get all that out of the way before the greatness continues.
So, on today's greatest bits, what are you doing?
Nothing. What are you talking about?
What am I doing?
Can't prove shit.
That's true. We have 7 segments today on greatest bits.
That's a lot of segments.
It is. It's like a total of a half hour at least of stuff. So I
Awesome.
hope you're ready.
I love it.
Let's see. We're gonna start. It's gonna go. Screw ups, in which we make.
That's 25 minutes.
You make that joke every time.
Yes.
Do I really?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's true.
It is.
Screw ups is the longest by far. I think it's like almost 6 minutes.
What now? Fucking suck it.
Well, that's not 25.
And we're gonna then
It is if you listen to it 4 times.
best laughs.
Okay.
That's only 16.
You will think we're all
24,
crazy.
never mind.
No way.
There's one particular part.
You get that out of screw-ups, I think,
Yeah.
that we're all fucking crazy.
There's a moment like where. Nice one.
Sorry.
There's a moment where there's a pause.
Podcast is over. Erica fucked up.
There's a pause in the middle of best laughs, and then it's a minute of unedited laughs. So I hope you're ready for that.
Oh, God.
What episode's that from?
Everything.
It's the one where you left. It was me, Eric, not Erica.
The one
me,
where I left?
Yeah, you left in the middle of the podcast because you had to work.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Then we're gonna do memorable moments.
Uh-huh.
Or memorable moments.
You do that every time.
I know.
Yeah.
I do it on purpose.
Because
Every
that's how
time.
it's supposed to be, yeah.
Bad jokes, which is a new one.
Oh, God, that's all me, isn't it?
I might keep it. Then songs, quotes without context, and sounds.
Sounds is always everybody's favorite.
Sounds is
I have
just
a question.
me.
Yes.
Does bad jokes involve being the one who sucks?
Well, there we are for the next one.
I love it. Oh, wait, is episode 100?
That was from the live stream.
Is
though.
episode 100
Nope.
involved in this one?
But something else is. You'll see.
Okay. I was gonna say, if it is, this whole
100
thing should just be jokes from that
Yeah,
episode.
no, I didn't. I thought of that too late while I
Fucking-
was working on the last one.
Fucking quackish.
Quacking. Yeah, no, something else is, and it's almost as good.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so we're starting off.
Bring it the fuck on.
We're starting off with screw ups. Here we go. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
Just count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You didn't do it.
You also went.
It's 1.
It's 1.
Here we go. 1, 2. Are you ready? This is all staying in, by the way. I want to keep all of this.
It's always clapping with you guys.
It is.
He's I don't blame him because he's the curator of an astronomy area museum. I don't know what the word is.
Words.
I forgot the word.
My car started to be a Badook. I tried to say butthead, but Badook came out.
Oh, wait, that's incriminating evidence. That's incriminating elephants.
You're annoyed.
He drove out here from the Philadelphia region.
Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Philadelphia region.
Yeah.
Both of those two have
Those.
those. I was gonna say them
I
and
said
those at the same time.
those.
I'd rather swim in mediocrity for a while.
Mediocrity.
I tried.
Meteorocracy.
Yes.
Puts baby overhead, runs up to swimming bowl.
Swimming bowl.
It's not very big.
I
No.
went to type in my cousin's name, Andrew, to see if he had any bad posts, and all that came out was A. Minominati.
S space A space D space.
Spad.
No, it's sad.
Spad. I don't know.
I saw this picture. It's for an article titled "The Ku Klux Klan Protests Westboro Baptist."
Wapsboro.
People were doing, like, the people who still believe in Nazis and all that.
Believe
hate,
in
believe
Nazis?
I
Nazism.
And Nazis.
American.
clip clappy. That's scary. That's scary.
That's scary.
I'm fucking done talking.
You can always tell when Erica's laughing because it looks like a bunch of. Try that again. It looks like a bunch of spots.
So you can see, you can say that
Okay, we're preparing.
The goose
Where are
is
you
cooked.
going?
The goose is
Go on.
cooked.
The geese.
Is cooked.
I don't even know where I'm going. Never mind.
This episode of the podcast is sponsored by Her Majesty's Ship Group.
Imagine.
Hermaphrodite.
All that eye black has to evolve.
Has to. This whole episode is gonna be. This whole episode is gonna be the
Dave not
next
being able to say
misspellings
anything.
word.
There's
See,
the other
I'm
one's
taking
word.
material and I'm gift wrapping. God damn it! There you
Give
go. I'm
that
gift wrapping it to you.
We used to up in Harrisburg when they've done so much construction.
We used to up in Harrisburg.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
That's like
Fuck you. And your church.
Barbecue!
Erica's not taking anybody's shit today.
No, yeah.
So since it's Valentine's Day, have you guys ever seen the memes
Hate
where
Valentine's
you
Day.
Words,
you put
Erica.
some-
No, I even looked it up, and I talked to one of my friends who went to college.
College.
I once watched the entire Lord of the Rings
Wings,
trilogy.
Lord of the Wings.
Lord of the Wings.
Lord of the Rings
I
trilogy.
love Lord of the Wings. It's a new year, and looking back, that was me. That one was on me.
Wanted the
I have a
national
question.
anthem to play in the background as he was talking. That is the French national
Whatever.
anthem, but you
You
know it's
said
close
national
enough.
anthem.
They made a completely, fully functionable.
Functionable.
That threw me off.
How does it feel to be 21?
Yeah,
It
Casey.
sounds like exactly the same, but with alcohol. I just said sounds exactly the same.
There's the upper horse valley, and then there's the uppy horse valley.
It's like your mission in life was to tell him exactly how much snow weighed.
Snow
weighed?
And the
Shut up.
day that this...
It's like if you mix Jim Henson and Guillermo del Toro. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna try that
It's a Mexican. It's a Mexican.
A Mexican?
one. Ethemeth, you need more alcohol.
As a
It's a Mexican
I'm so
Restaurant.
sorry,
recipe
everybody. This
is a
must sound
Mexican
like
restaurant.
absolute-
I'm suck at listening to
I'm
it.
stuck. I am stuck at this.
And that
Guys,
movie was Shazam with Shaquille O'Neal.
Have you guys ever seen
Kazam.
The Meaning of Life?
What'd I say?
Shazam.
Has anyone ever
The music app.
Lots of interceptions? No, that's not the word
Lots of interceptions.
I'm like, why are you laughing at me? And he's like, his name is Weston. I'm like, it's not Gus. And now I'm looking at him. I'm like, is his name Rufus?
113.
Is it really only Is it really only
Is
B13?
it only B13?
It's only B13.
Bingo!
Bingo.
Bingo's the only gambling I do.
Yeah.
If that's
Can we put that
really
on the
gambling.
shirt?
Bingling.
Bingling.
The Bingling
Good old
brothers are in
Bingling.
town.
No, you said national. I thought Obama. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, what?
I was half paying attention. It's just the way you were explaining it. I just thought Obama.
This building is my sanctuary. And also the place where I hold fun meetings.
Was it East Philadelphia?
Born and raised?
Yes.
I thought you were going to keep going.
Don't, you
Playground's
don't
where I
ever
spent
want to
most of
go
my
to
life.
Moment
East
is past,
Philadelphia.
Rolls.
No,
Moment is past.
you don't ever want to go to East Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
Never born.
Well,
in
the
Damn it,
playground
Rolls.
was where I spent most of my days.
Did you get a hard hat? A hard hat. A hard hat. I quit.
So that was screw ups.
So most of those screw ups sounded like we were saying coherent sentences, and then we went under a tunnel.
Yes.
And you just heard, which is also my redneck impression. Trucks.
And then you come out of the tunnel and you're normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Going,
Everyone's
going
a
under the
redneck under a tunnel.
Apparently.
Yeah, yeah. I want that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Right
Everyone's a redneck
right-
under the tunnel.
right next to Bingling. Yeah,
Bingo is the only gambling I do.
I like the idea of that.
That's a good one. That shirt only comes in extra large.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
3X.
3X.
And you gotta prove you're over 70. Yeah.
As long as your name is Phyllis Troll.
Yes, Phyllis Troll, the pro bingo player. God.
I found the
We came up with a voice for her. I don't remember what it was, though.
I
Probably.
found the perfect, like, if you saw this picture of this woman, you'd say Phyllis Troll. I didn't know the woman's actual name, but it was a picture of a gravestone that someone posted. And
That's Phyllis Troll right
just
there.
think a typical old woman, those big glasses,
Yes.
curly hair that's kind of high up on their head. And the woman had a phone and it said, heaven called and so answered. And she's just like, on the phone.
Do you think they posed her corpse for that picture?
I hope so.
Or they're like, no, we're going to put that on there beforehand. Come on, Grandma, we're going to take you down to get
But if
your
I find that picture and show you,
gravestone picture.
you'll say, that's Phyllis Troll.
Hurry up, Nana, clock's ticking.
Now let's do best laughs.
Oh, gritty.
Oh, gritty? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, shit. But speaking of
God
children,
damn, that would be just the phrase doing like wrapped applause.
It's like when a bug dies. 3 words. Oh my god. Dude, I've been working on my consonants are all over my sentences.
We have the
I think that
and then
was
we have the hyena laugh, and then we have the
Yeah.
it's stretching.
I have no legs.
because I see, no listen, it's a
Oh
my god.
And that's the guy
is
who
that
posted
Jabba the
stuff.
Hutt? Well,
You people, oh my.
You guys suck.
Boom.
Thanks a lot.
Short. It's like this. This house is like maybe like half the size of this.
What?
And I just ended up downing like a whole bottle of Fireball. What are you laughing at?
I don't know.
Or me?
It went from 5 to 50.
Hold on. Wait.
yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Jesus. The dog is concerned now. Okay. I think we're out of stuff now. Join us next week.
I love it. It's okay. Now she's singing.
I'm very glad that you said that you hadn't made any sounds yet. Because now you can't stop, and it's great.
Can't stop.
I can't stop.
What was the other thing?
What other thing?
Oh, the thing where I go, basically any high-pitched, repetitive noise.
Amber is one of my favorite people.
Yes.
Amber is also one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
Lynn, and I sent you the picture of that woman
Amber
on the
LYNX.
gravestone.
Oh, okay.
I'll send it to. Yeah.
I'll have to put it in the links.
Yeah.
Rawr.
I'll put it on.
Every time I say the links, somebody has to say "rawr" or "blah" or "rawr."
That's never
I did.
me.
I did.
Yeah.
It's usually me.
I did it.
Yeah,
I did the
somebody
thing.
has to do it.
Casey,
every
I just
time.
sent it to you too.
Okay,
I did the thing.
there it is.
Oh, that's Phyllis.
It's definitely Phyllis Troll.
Good old Kim. Jesus called and Kim answered. Oh my god, that phone is like from
1989.
We
Yeah.
almost run the exact same wavelength. Just flip the last digit around and you nailed it.
Yep.
Sister.
Nail it.
Wailed it. So
You don't even know what that's from.
Well,
What?
pattern.
Doing what?
I don't give a fuck.
Driving
Exactly.
a boat.
What do you want
He
from
was
me?
he was driving a boat.
Here's episode 236 at 4 minute and 57 second mark.
Thanks, Wes.
That wasn't close.
Yeah, no.
There it is. That's the one.
I cut myself to feel.
The way anybody's mouth moves.
It's so great.
That's what makes that incredible. Yeah, there's so much mouth movement. You gotta get tired after doing that for like 10 seconds.
Probably, yeah.
Leave it to us to be able to do it.
Exactly.
Alright, next is...
Wes Zackley.
What? Next is bad jokes.
Like the one I just made.
Yeah, no, that wasn't even a bad joke. That was just you
bad
putting his name
in front of exactly
in another
Pudding?
word.
Yeah, that was Wes terrible.
Did you say pudding?
Pudding. Yeah, you're putting his name in front of the word.
Not with pudding, though.
Pudding.
So why you say pudding?
I got it. Bad jokes. Mardi Gras.
Okay.
So, as you may or may not know...
Is that Dr. Phil McGraw's cousin, Mardi Gras? Everett Hardware. The fucking Everett Hotel. Like, every single one of them.
Every single one.
Nailed it.
I had a Manhattan the other day. That was fun.
Was it?
No.
Did it have little bits of New York in it?
Okay, alright, I'll give you that one.
That's because you got the higher end of HP.
This is Adele.
Adele.
Is there a farmer in there?
Fittix!
I ain't know nothing about Fittix.
They ship me packages, that's all I know.
I just want to take the show Mod Squad, but I want to make every character be Arthur.
Too many mods. You're gonna need to uninstall Skyrim and reinstall it again. Because you got too many mods.
Cool. I'm upset because I've been pointless for over 2 years. And I haven't had a ticket in 4 years.
Yeah, I'm pointless
Your
now.
existence, or?
Yes.
So he grabbed the pole, and the video was like 3 minutes of him pulling it through the door.
He pulled it? I'm gonna kill myself now.
Why is it that the parking lot at Petco is called the barking lot?
But the thing that struck me the most was right after I got off the phone with the
deer.
office.
Was it a smooth criminal?
Yeah.
No, it was the deer that struck you the most.
I was under the weather.
Aww.
And
Well, we're all technically under the weather.
I know.
Weather's up there.
My body.
What is it that people say leaving the plastic surgeons after they get a boob job? Thanks for the memories.
If Joaquin Phoenix were to die tonight, would tomorrow's headline be The Walking Dead?
The fat bald rug.
And his lady rug.
Every time the number. Every time.
Every 9.
Shut up. Every time.
Brings munching carpet to a whole new level.
Oh.
That was good.
Well, all good things come in 30 seconds.
That's right.
That's what I tell every woman I'm with.
Zing.
I'm such a stoner that I don't blaze it up for 420. I wait for 840 and then hit it twice. They were also taking a group of small children through, I think, like these crypts in, I think, Scotland or something like that. And
they were taking them through these crypts and they got shot for wearing red.
Ghost
you go.
faces.
Oh! That was funny.
And she's like, "Are you shoveling?"
I'm like, snow right now?
I'm like, "Yes, Mama."
No way.
How many snow?
I hate myself.
For those of you who don't know, which is probably most of you, Burl is a big fat guy.
He was very, like,
Burly.
burly, yeah. There you go. Would you like to
That
guess
sounds
how many pounds they've raised so far? Last I checked. It's
64.
A ton. Oh my god, there's a video announcing this. And he's a Democrat. He's a Democrat.
He's a Democrat. You beat me to it.
You know why I don't like to eat bagels?
Why?
Why?
Too many nooks.
I'm just
There's
gonna,
so many good jokes for it. You know why? Too many hooks.
I'm just gonna like get into my attack helicopter and fly away. Too many Chinooks.
You gotta know what kind of shirt to get, because there's too many looks. Charlie would participate in this game a lot, too.
Too many fox.
Too many gooks. Too many gooks.
I was gonna say spooks. She's weird in the fact that she likes hobbits a little too much. You know, too many tooks. Oh! Terrified them and they were like all shaken. You know what you call that? Too many shooks.
Alright. I think the biggest problem why we have so many deer that are getting hit by cars all the time is that we have too many resources in this area that deer have access to. There's just too many brooks.
That's it. Turn it off. We're done. We're done.
Do you like how almost every single one of those, somebody had to go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what?
Oh!
You know what surprised me the most about that?
Be the boat.
Let me tell you what surprised me the most. What
I heard
surprised
boat.
me the
I
most
also heard
about
boat.
that segment was that only once did I say, now I'm going to go kill myself.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
thought there would have been like 7 or 8.
No, you're
I
only
was
going to
ready
kill yourself
start a
once.
Counter only once. Well, that's the only time you need, really.
Yeah,
I think.
it's very true.
Yeah.
Unless
Aw.
you're Jesus.
Jesus.
Well, he didn't kill himself.
Well, he
Ever,
died.
did
He had a-
Well, he died. He didn't kill himself.
Rip.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
He only
He put himself on that cross.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, hold on, guys. I got this. Hold on.
How do you cross yourself?
Ask Jesus.
Well, first of all, you
It's
take
tough.
one leg and you put it over the other leg.
Ta-da.
Oh! Oh! There it is.
That's going
There
to
it
next
is.
times.
Yep.
In the next times.
I'm gonna kill myself now.
Me too.
I'm gonna cross myself.
Next up is memorable moments.
Giddy.
Yeah.
Memorable moments. Please explain. Dinosaurs.
For the past couple days, she's had some stomach issues where it sounds like dinosaurs have been living inside of her.
Literally. And Byrne like puts out his hand. He's like, "Give me here." He goes, all right. He just like, totally straight faced it.
And then there was a time where I nearly ate mushrooms that I kept in a Band-Aid container.
I'm sorry.
This was 2 weeks ago. This is bad grammar reading.
Okay, yeah, I do this.
I want you to put classical music behind this part.
I'll put the unemployment music.
I am so upset right now. A big pit bull dog came into Mom's yard and killed her. And Alonzo's dog, Spitter. My cuz Tabitha Combs has goading into a bad... Oh my god.
Now what you need to do,
Dr. Phil Collins.
Dr. Phil, I can feel it coming into the air tonight. Oh Lord.
Alright, so this Charlie Sheen thing,
Okay.
it honestly reads like it's going to be chapter 8.
Okay.
I won't read it like that, but here's...
And there's a guy holding the American flag, and the sign that's behind it is partially covered by the flag, so all I saw was "Abortion is bloody murder."
Abortion.
Abortion. Did something from
the crypt keeper. Or
There was
some
a
shit.
creeper.
Yeah,
Crypt
he's a
creeper.
different guy.
The Crypt Ripper.
Yeah.
Crip Crippy.
Have
That's
you?
just vodka.
This is a real quick topic before we
The
end off.
vodcast. I like that. It's all about drinking.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually. I like that idea.
I'm gonna start that by myself.
And it's spelled with a K. And then when I was driving to school the next day, there was a deer on the side of the road whose face was split open vertically. Okay, how got my snow?
Kid comes up, asks me a question. What do I do with this creep crab?
Creepy flippity.
What? I said creep crabby.
Like you actually get like angry and frustrated.
Creep crabby.
Why don't you understand?
Creep crabby. What even is that?
Teacher, what do I do to solve this problem? Creep crappy.
I think it was one of when the guy, like 2 people won a game, and the guy's like, "Oh, that's a good bingus." I'm like, well, bingus, hold on.
Candy doesn't melt.
I'm really glad I didn't take a drink just then. It was like right. It was right.
Can we get a consensus on that?
Candy melts.
Fucking no! It does melt. It's gone off the rails, man. I
There
don't
was
know.
something I was gonna mention.
Going off the rails like Amtrak.
Something.
Oh, that's too soon.
Oh!
Too soon.
Oh, man.
What was leaking in my car was antifreeze
Yeah.
Okay.
because my heater core was
Dead
cracked.
frog.
Yeah, dead fog. It was dead frog fog. Frog fog.
It's my favorite band, Dead Fog.
Dead fog.
Yeah.
Their first song, Science Frog.
Yeah. It was Foghat after they're all dead.
Dead frog, the science frog.
You didn't know? You better call somebody. Wes Wilson. Do you know where the garbage is? And I say, I'm sorry, I've never been here before, I don't know. And she puts the can in my hand and she says, I do, and walks away.
Okay. I was gonna say I have a duck that I really enjoy. There was a guy. His name is Ari.
Speed rack.
Yes, that's it. That's it. He's Irish. He's a Jew. He's an Irish Jew REO Speedwagon. Come on, Erica. Get with the Higgy.
Smash Mouth teaches math.
Can we make
It's
that
called
thing?
Smath.
How do you not have any definition on your body whatsoever? I'm a fat guy. I still have arms. You know what the senior prank should be? Just get two
right
really
here.
brave gay guys to fuck right in the middle of the lobby.
Back to the pile. But
Back to the
I just
pile.
wanted an excuse.
Yeah, am I scaring you with your religious ways?
But so our school was like,
I've already blocked out the last 5 seconds of my life. That's incredible. There was a visual
Yeah.
you all missed out on.
One of the few times
You
I'm
lucky
glad.
motherfuckers.
yes, you missed out on it.
The second movie, the second Phantasm's called "The Balls Are Back," and it's just all about the balls.
That's the subtitle.
It's called Phantasm 2: Balls Are Back.
Maybe one to drink during church.
Yeah, exactly.
And get crunk with Jesus. How about that?
There's our title. That's a good one.
That was pretty.
Wow.
That was all right. That was pretty memorable.
I have to say though, the last one, the one before this greatest bits, was much more memorable. I think.
Oh yeah, what did that include?
I don't remember. I just remember it was more memorable.
Oh, all right.
So this was slightly.
memorable moments.
Yeah. Memorable moments. It's like the best of you.
The best, the best, the best, the best, the best,
Over and over again.
Yeah.
I want a 10-minute video where it's just that.
Okay.
You could probably do that.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
it's easy.
That's pretty easy.
Songs is next.
Oh,
Gabby.
And then quotes without context and sounds last.
Whoopee.
Yay.
Look at this graph.
Gotta know when. Hold.
When for look at this graph.
Come on over to Cleveland, we're real great. Under construction since 1868. We have a river that frequently catches fire. That guy over there has at least 2 DUIs. Water's so toxic that even the fish have AIDS. Don't you know that you are a...
They see me
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Moving on up to the east side. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's a twat.
That sounded more like Brendan Crick.
Too late for intro.
Too late to apologize.
No,
And subsequently order fries.
thank
do
you.
too many
See,
cooks for
someone's too many cooks. Too many cooks.
Okay, introduction time.
As
Flat.
The previous good times that we've had.
Enough. So I ordered.
Ba-da-da-da.
There was only 4. There you go.
I love that one.
Been told that you only date nice guys. Well, if that's how you judge a lover's worth, that's just behavior. I'm the most sensitive guy on God's green earth. That was beautiful.
he doesn't deserve
How many times I not too long in the midnight sea?
Aha.
Oh, yeah, darling of me. No, yeah, I'm a lumberjack now, baby. Please stop trying to handle my style, 'cause you can't. Oh, you can't. Oh, handle my style. Love shack, baby, love shack.
Love boat, baby.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Too many. Erica.
To give you a
Takes lot to
preview.
make a stew. Something, something. One time I stole this barbecue sauce from the store and I didn't give it back because I was cool.
What?
But then I stole the cheeseburger and it was a federal offense. na 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 na, and starts playing the Katamari.
The Katamari music.
Magic was sweet, some were able to fly, and even when the dragon and the will die. And they get together, the fun never ends. The adventures of the sweeter than a dragon.
Here's the story.
Of a lovely lady.
not
And
actually-
the three lovely girls.
I'll punch you in the sack.
Okay.
I feel it in my thighs.
Holy diver! You'll be knocked too loud and you mean you're Satan. Oh, Satan, you're so fun, you rock my mind, oh, Satan.
Space peoples, we're all from outer space, 'cause we am space peoples.
You know,
It's just...
So anyway, back to the cars and strange events.
Don't you feel it sometimes? You should just stop
making games.
Apocalypse, apocalypse, we cause it by our dumbness.
Ben T. Steckley's status is London crawling in your underwear.
Great.
Not sure what it means.
My name is Mr. Wilson, and I'm here to stay. I'm gonna slap your ass in amazing ways. What you doing in my basement? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Somebody once told me 4 times 4 is 16. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yes.
R-A-P-E, get your hands away from me.
So am I the only
Bill
one?
Nye the Science Guy. It's the same song.
Bill.
So you know how like
Coming undone today.
Ready, Alvin?
Bing Crosby sings score.
Dubstep, we
Good lord, that last one caught me by surprise. We're a musical bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
scientists can't decide if red pandas are related to giant pandas, skunks, or walruses.
I say walruses.
Yeah, I'm gonna go walrus.
What?
Sea
Is this-
turtles never met their moms.
Is this like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question for $100?
Worms have 5 hearts.
$100. Which one of these is related to the red panda? Regis Philbin.
Probably. Okay, the penultimate section.
Penultimate.
Giraffes sleep 2 hours a night.
Woman, I swear.
2 hours.
Quotes without context.
Regis Philbin.
Without
Quote-
context.
It
Read
reads
it
without
without
context.
context.
There you go.
Kathy Lee.
Riboflavin. There's a good start for the next one.
Guess what, guys? I got a gig for us. We're playing Pickle Fest.
It's 11!
I'm petting a dog with my foot fingers.
The one about the dolphin?
Starring Cary Grant lookalike and his 2 hairless sons.
You want to fill a car with water
I
and
don't
set
know.
people in it?
I don't know.
On January 4th, when all the planets align at 9:47 in the morning, you'll be able to float around your house.
I'm
I've
sorry,
just seen
ma'am. I
that
didn't mean to
before.
put my hand in your vagina.
I hear dinosaurs and I can smell nothing but cheese.
Something Jewy is
But, so he was like up on my dick all night. And
God said it was my time to flag.
Her entire face was trying to escape itself.
He is so badass he can shit on the ceiling.
Yeah, I launched my brother out of a shopping cart in Lowe's, and then he went head first onto the floor. She's not a big black dick. She is a Scots woman. Her About Me section, because it said she was self-implode. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday!
I'm gonna be rubbing a piece of salami up against my forehead.
Guys, what's the temperature of snow?
5.
You don't
No!
spell Max Razu with a Q, Erica.
Like his cheeks have melded with his nipples, like they're that.
It goes south,
Yeah.
north. I'm pretty sure Tumblr's had at least 18 word wars. Satan goes back and forth between cuddly and adorable and absolutely
Aw,
terrifying.
Satan. No. Even better.
Plastic god.
Just
She's like a god figurine.
I can feel it in my vagina!
Right?
I'll be your Valentine.
Wes, get the bra.
I also wipe my dick on the cushion.
Erica, don't sit there.
Now my foot's
My foot's
in
in
the
dick
dog
juice.
I would love deer cancer.
Ben Gay for boner.
Ben Gay for boner.
How big is that, Erica?
About as big as a triangle.
All grapefruits are circles. All circles are puppy-sized elephants. All puppy-sized elephants grapefruits?
Solve for why.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, you win.
Erica was kidnapped for a second. She's fine now.
Help!
Don't ever play it because you will fucking literally go out and kill yourself because I've done it.
Ridiculous. Like you were dickless again.
Does she dream in lisps? There is no need to link this table.
Oh,
in which,
Hillbilly McFuckknuckle?
Yesterday I had to explain to my grandma what being a white girl is. How does Texas autocorrect the tear ass?
I didn't think fast enough. Busy trying Wes as a bomb.
I am melting. It's a whore the size of a house. A whore the size of a horse. In a house, which is a cabin.
Let me make you a stoma.
His crotch had a separate roll.
I'm drowning people in my margarita.
They shave out a quadrant of their vagina. There's no people! If I suck gummies right, it gets hard.
She talked about double B.
I just said there's a porn star in my mouth.
Yes, Erica. From my boobities.
I am lying, hear me food. It was Satan with outstretched arms like, come here and hug me. I just want to squeeze him. Even though he's dead. I don't want to squeeze dead.
Right here,
my thing go blue.
I made your thing go blue. Amber's forehead is upside down.
My brain is fucking retarded, children.
I really hope my mom didn't hear me say pterodactyl porn. We like to refer to him as boyfriend, not boyfriend, boyfriend, not boyfriend, boyfriend, not boyfriend.
Circles and circles and circles and circles.
No, I just think I'm gonna cough more and cat!
My life is a
Bicycles.
bunch of fountains and people dancing.
Well, I think it's a little bit chewy.
Could use more cat.
I just can't stand how nowadays people don't want to have sex, so they just either they put it in their mouth, or they put it up their tailpipe, and it shouldn't happen. Stacy was dairy, and I was afraid.
I just talked about her wearing ice cream as body armor to defend herself from dicks.
Taking shit, pissing themselves, eating springs. One time we were llamas. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I would love to play Mappy Ass.
My brother once ass blasted a frog.
Do not dress like a stripper in Candyland.
A mound of foot.
Oh, they're against pillow friends?
Yes.
You know, pillow friends.
Whenever
Bed buddies. Snuggle chums.
I was born a wolf,
I'm
but I'm
sorry.
unfortunately a human being.
I love the analogy. You know how the Jews are like Canada?
And, like, he would drink a brisk, and he would turn into a snowman.
Dildos and bonfires. So I just had like a sad man's tambourine that I could play outside. Hey Wes, do you want to go to an open mic in a haunted swamp? Why would you get in a plane? Oh no, I'm in a metal bird. A guy called me gay because I was wearing shoes. I saw two unrelated people brushing their teeth in a car. Look at him! Look at the whitey! So the whole night was ruined by Duck Man.
Just like your dog, this podcast has been like hit by a proverbial truck. I would suck so many cocks to have his level of failure. Today's secret ingredient is racism. I saw some dinosaur porn. And she's like, uh-oh, gonna get fucked now. It's like a 4-dimensional speak and spell. You know you can twist it, but you have no idea what it looks like or what's coming out. I'll find that shit months after a breakup.
Really?
It'll be like in a can of spaghetti. Come on!
How do you spell that?
Jazz.
Wow.
Jahhhhhz's.
Not even details on how many Z's. Just Z's. You'll know when you get
Oh,
there.
that was such a good one.
Oh my god. That was
Guys, what's the temperature of snow?
5. Good god. I was gonna say for a while there, I'm disappointed with how few of those I actually had. And then I had like 4 in a fucking row.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was also greatly enthused by how many Erica had,
Oh,
which was
Christ.
at least 60%.
Yeah.
I always anticipate the part where we get to the drunkisode quotes without context, because there are quite a number of them.
If I suck gummies, they get hard.
Amber's forehead is upside down.
I imagine she said that with her eyes closed the entire time.
Maybe.
Me no. I don't want to squish. I don't want to squish dead. Christ.
Some of them were great. And now the one you've all been waiting for.
Alright, listen, Sounds is...
Oi.
Oh my god.
This one may be the best yet.
The things that'll come out of this thing.
Of these mouths.
I'm so glad we as humans are capable of making just the most bizarre things.
Many bizarre sounds. And here's 7 minutes of it.
It's almost 4 minutes.
From insane people. Compiled all into one deadly collective.
Oh, it's beautiful, though. It's a beautiful collective.
I'm excited.
You should be.
Hit that shit.
Flailing around.
He's having a good time?
That's going in Sounds.
Mine rolls his first and second name.
The most...
It was very...
Tumblr!
It's like that, Doof! Hug!
I'm gonna put in the links. Oh!
So.
Yeah. We've shifted. This is Dan.
Starts playing slow nanophone.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh, party foul.
Yeah, that's...
Exactly.
In one. It's... So...
Exactly.
3. 3.
Lungs.
Little bit of this.
God, don't touch me! And he's just like flop, flop, flop. Yeah! Man, tell you something, then go right out.
More feet, more cover.
Oh!
Thank you.
And what I was chewing on. I'm looking up my favorite game and I can't find it.
Cool. Great.
Bark, bark, bark.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ball spell.
What? Wop, wop, wop. You.
Good night, everybody.
Whoa. Can that end every podcast?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
We tried to do that on purpose, where we just all went.
Oh, really? What episode was that from?
I don't remember.
Oh, cool. One thing that I really picked out about those sounds that I'm like, I remember exactly what that was. I'm going to emphasize on that one noise a little more. The more that I think about kangaroos, the more I hate them.
You mean wallabies?
I used to think kangaroos were fucking awesome. And then I realized things like they're the deer of Australia.
Pretty much.
They sound like a fat guy who ran 10 feet. So that is like the most unappealing noise.
Pretty much.
Just about any animal can make. Outside of half the shit you just heard in that segment. And I'm willing to bet that kangaroos are fucking stupid.
Probably.
I don't know much about them beyond they're the deer of Australia. They've got to be stupid. They have to be stupid.
My favorite sound was Aaron going boop 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 boop. That was hilarious.
I really couldn't tell you which one was my favorite.
Because they were rapid
There
fire.
were too many rapid fire sounds.
Rabbit
of
fires.
The Amazon.
Sounds of the Clamazon.
In an insane asylum.
Yeah.
If they built an insane asylum in the Amazon,
In the Clamazon.
all of us would live there permanently. No chance of parole.
Probably no.
You don't get parole if you're in an insane asylum.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
So that was greatest bits.
Stop moving the chair!
I always look forward to those.
Me
Yeah.
too.
So much.
They take a long time to do.
Well, I bet they do, but I bet they don't take as long if you're kind of like keeping up with every episode as it goes.
I don't.
Well, you
No,
should.
I listened to all of them at once.
Being the editor, I would think you would grab the
Nah,
greatest
it's more
moments out
fun.
of each thing.
It's more fun to go back and listen to them.
Well, that's
Yeah.
true. Things, yeah, I guess that's true. And it makes me want to go back and listen to some of these too. Like, I realized through memorable moments. Thank you. I really don't think I've ever listened to an episode where I read the terrible text.
Nah,
Oi.
that's good.
Like, somehow, like, that's what we should call them from now on, by the way, the terrible text.
We get a new name every time we do it.
I know, right?
That's okay.
I do that on purpose.
Of
but
course.
for some reason, I've just missed every single one of those.
Odd.
I haven't found
weird.
much lately to add.
Also,
Oh, yeah?
Except the couple I've sent you from my cousin.
Right.
it seems like 60% of all the most recent episodes have all been like 4 words long. Like,
Really?
get crunk with Jesus.
That was 5.
Lennon enjoy.
No, it wasn't. That's 4.
Lennon enjoys a duck.
Well, the word like doesn't count. Like, get crunk with Jesus. That's 5. If you're a Valley girl, it's 5. Like, get crunk with Jesus.
I thought you were saying like was part of the title.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. I don't
Never
see
mind.
I don't see how you possibly make any. I don't see how you sounds.
Sound like
More
my cat.
sounds.
That's incredible.
It's Kazooie.
And it's spot on.
I know it
It
is.
really is. It's bizarre.
Kazooie, what are you doing, like Kazooie?
Thanks.
What I
Maybe
think-
Spellman.
That's what I think he sounds like.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna go on an adventure. I'm stupider than I look.
I put the shoes on my hands.
You idiot, I don't wear shoes.
I put them on my hams.
That's what you'd call yours, yes.
Actually, that sounds pretty accurate. So I want to share this with the entire world because the entire world needs to see this.
Okay.
Please, for the love of God, put this in the links.
I will.
I shared this last night when I discovered it.
Oh no!
Valix,
No!
this
Christ.
video.
Please no.
I saw it before you sent it to me.
Please,
Oh
God,
my
no.
fucking God. That is... Alright, I say fuck Jared Leto. Valak is new Joker.
Oh, God.
That shit...
What's it called? Uncle Clown?
Uncle
Yes.
Clown.
Put it in
is
the links.
The name of the video. It is...
It's like 40 seconds long.
No, it's like 20 seconds
It's
long.
20 seconds
and
long.
it's the crazy... Listen, if you compressed sounds to 20 seconds, you do not even come close to the insanity that this man can produce.
I don't even know half the stuff he said. It was just words, really.
It was just words, and then...
Isn't that everything Valak says?
something
Just
that-
words in a
that's-
sentence?
That's something any of us say ever.
Yeah.
That's kind of how language works.
That's how language functions.
Oi.
But this was it was just words.
It was terrifying.
And then it was things that might have been jokes, but then came up
And
creepy,
might have been words?
followed by an evil clown laugh with no direct eye contact.
Yep, and then it cuts off real quick.
It cuts off real quick, and that just made it even worse.
Oh.
Like, I would expect to watch that video and then turn around and find clown makeup Valak standing directly behind me, continuing where the video left off without skipping a beat.
That would be Valak.
And I would probably just die.
Yep, not even kill yourself. You just die right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the end of it. That's the end of it.
Rip.
There's no, like, specific way of how I would die.
It's like when
It's
you're...
just Valak death.
It's like your brain does everything it can in a stressful situation
Yes.
to save itself.
Yeah.
Not in this case.
No, a coma is too good for me. After watching, we need to take it a step further. To death.
We'll put it in the link so all of you can see it.
For God's sakes, watch this video. I want this to be Valak's #1 video on his channel.
I know that Tessa is listening, so she needs to... We have
Who the hell's that?
We have a new fan.
Oh, cool.
And, like,
You're
actual fan.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who is she? Where is she from? I'm Larry King now.
Bears.
Tessa, from what's your question? That's not what Larry
You're
King
welcome.
says.
What time is it?
So, answer those questions.
Tessa is my girlfriend,
Okay.
and
Aw.
I introduced her, so...
She's a hamster?
This one's real, right?
Yes.
I heard you say she's a teenage hamster.
Yes.
She's a teenage hamster, and I married her.
Regis Philbin here.
From downtown.
From down there, it must be the shoes. Is it A, the shoes? B, Regis?
Is it C, the chains?
Jesus, Saurus Rex.
D, Jesus.
And she's from
news.
North Carolina.
Yep, well...
Cool.
How's that work?
Yes, kind of.
Technically, yes.
Is she there now?
Kind
Yes.
How does that work?
of. This is starting to sound more and more like a bot. Hi, I'm Tessa from North Carolina. The next day, hi, I'm Tessa from Tennessee.
Do you want to hook up with hot singles in your area?
Exactly. I fucking love Lemaire Lee's joke that he doesn't do anymore, but we're trying to convince him to do it.
Okay.
Where he was like chatting online with a girl, and the more that he
Oh,
typed,
yeah.
the less real she became. And then the one thing was like, "Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm 22 and looking to meet hot singles." And he's like, "Hi, Jennifer. How's it going?" And shit like that. And then the next day it was like, "Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm 23 and from whatever." And he's like, "Happy birthday, Jennifer." Fucking great. It's fucking brilliant.
Real quick, I just remembered this really random part of a dream I had last night. I don't know where I was. But
Does it involve a sex robot?
No, but it's
Oh.
funny.
Does it involve his girlfriend?
No, it involves
That'd be
Keith.
cool.
Keith's
Does it
not his
involve
girlfriend.
North
That'd be
Carolina?
kind of cool.
Does it involve Keith's girlfriend? Does it involve Keith being your girlfriend?
Keith is my girlfriend.
Because that'd be a crazy dream.
All I remember is I feel like I was in a movie theater, like not just a regular theater.
A movie theater?
Like
A movie theater.
Name something that rhymes with movie theater. C's.
It was like a fancy movie, fancy theater like opera where they have like the
Okay.
the booths at the top.
Yeah.
And
Alright, calm down.
The word C's really gets to him.
And I look up.
Okay.
And I see Keith looking down at me. And,
Clam. Just yells at you.
And I didn't say hi, Keith. I didn't wave at him.
Clam.
You want to know how I communicated to him?
Telepathically.
Like
Threw
his
popcorn at him.
like his old.
C's. Seagull sounds.
That's not what
No,
a signal sounds
I
It's
like.
not, but it's as close as the human can get.
My communication with him was like his joke about the guy at the laundromat, the old man.
You were chewing back and forth with him?
Yes. I just look up at him like an old man.
Chewing back and
And then
forth
he looks back
forever.
at me. And that's how we communicated, and that was my dream.
You are insane.
I
You're
know
a crazy
this.
person. What were you watching? Were you like Waldorf and Statler, the Muppets, just chewing and making bad puns?
All I know is there was a guy, actually, you know where I got that
Actually
from?
chewing?
No, before I
do
went
that a
to,
lot, actually.
There was
Before I
one guy
went-
actually chewing. It was weird.
no, before I went to bed last night,
You were
I was
chewing.
looking on Facebook chewing. And
I was chewing on Facebook.
no, and
My
there,
computer has teeth marks now.
And
or you're just a zombie.
There was a
Yeah.
picture of two guys cosplaying as those two in a booth that they walked around in. And I think I was thinking of that because I look
love
up and
that.
it's Keith.
I want to see that.
And then next to him was some guy just staring at us like, the fuck are they doing? Because we're just like...
I find that Waldorf and Statler are usually compared to me and Rolls.
Yes, because I
'Cause they're-
photoshopped you two
'cause
together.
They're two well-known assholes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And yeah, actually, we are photoshopped as those Muppets.
And
It's
it's
a good
the
picture.
two best
'cause
pictures.
We're both like mouth agape, looking in weird directions.
I need to see this picture.
It's pretty decent. I don't know if I still have it.
It's on Facebook.
Oh,
Get
okay.
it.
Well,
We'll
then,
put it in the links.
then the world has it.
Links
good
don't
point.
sound like...
Are we recreating
If-
sounds
if
right
there's-
now?
If there's one thing I love, Erica, it is your sound.
That's the one. Yeah, that's it.
That was
Yeah, not that one.
deflated.
The one that sounds like you died right before you said it.
Yeah, that
That's
one.
the one.
That's
a good one.
hysterical
Yeah,
to
you're
me.
right.
How is that
I
hysterical?
don't know. It just is.
We're all kangaroos now. We're all dying
Shitting.
kangaroos now. Can you tell if a kangaroo's dying? Does it just go from to
No, it goes...
Oh yeah, that's it. No, it goes from to get fucking run over all the time.
What's that face I just made?
That's why they're the deer of Australia.
Apparently
'cause they're
kangaroo
just
meat
dead
tastes
everywhere.
terrible, too.
What's that?
Kangaroo meat tastes terrible,
Well,
too.
deer meat's supposed to be decent.
I like deer meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I was gonna say I haven't heard good things.
It's
but
good.
Now I've heard a good thing.
It's real good.
There's
It is.
air brigade trucks.
I love that.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
my
it. Is that
God.
the? Let me see it.
That's something.
Flash it to me because I haven't seen it in a while.
Gross.
Yeah, that's the one. God, we're scary.
Yeah,
We're scary,
Roll's
scary
hair
people.
is too long.
That was
Yeah.
taken in Gary's basement.
Was it?
Roll's picture.
Oh. Before or after the great spill of 2013?
That was the night of the great spill.
Well,
Oh, probably before.
okay.
Before he got kicked out of his house.
Oh my god, it was so funny that night because
He stole a donut.
he stole a donut and he pissed all over the floor in the bathroom. I have to qualify of the bathroom because it could have been just any room. My favorite spill I've ever seen him do. He spilled it when he popped it open. It was spill. That was it. And I looked at him and I said, "Did you just spill that while opening it?" And he went, "Yeah." He picked it up.
He couldn't even defend himself.
It was. Oh yeah, he was. He had that defeated sound. Just yeah.
Yes, I do.
He was
Yes, I
glorious.
do.
What's up, Gus? Your dog is just going to be Gus from now on.
I like Gus. He looks like a Gus. It's Gus.
No,
That's what
it's-
happened
And
first.
then today you
Gus.
called him Hector.
Well, I asked.
What is wrong
I
with
said,
you?
did
His
I
dog
actually
has, like,
call him
6 names.
Hitler? Not Hitler.
7. Your dog.
We have a dog named Hitler.
Hitler
That's
Gus.
totally accurate.
Hitler Gus, come here.
Heil
Come here, Hitler
Gusler.
Gus.
Gus.
Heil Gus.
I said Gusler.
Gusler.
Oh man, you're a weird, terrible person.
Real
We all are.
terrible
That's why
person?
we're friends.
We're all horrible.
If anything,
That's true.
if this podcast has taught me anything, is that we're weird, horrible people who go off the rails like Amtrak.
Too soon?
No, it's not too soon
Nope,
anymore.
it is not. It
Now
was
it's
never
too late.
soon. A joke it is actually too late. You are
Mm.
correct. But in my
It's not
opinion, a
top
joke
anymore.
is never too soon. Like I forget who said
If
it.
somebody thinks it's funny, then it's not.
Exactly. I forget who said it, and I don't even remember where I was, so I can't even begin to guess who said it. But they said, I'd make a 9/11 joke while the second tower is falling down. Yeah, so would I. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how humor's supposed to fucking work. Comedy out of tragedy. Really,
Tragedy out of comedy.
Really, it could go either way.
Tragedy.
Tragedy. Yep, that's it. That's
We're all
the
a
one.
tragedy bunch.
Traumedy.
Before we
There you
end
go.
off today,
I like traumedy.
Traumedy.
That's pretty good. That's like the prime example of traumedy is walking into a glass window.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, because the trauma center may be involved.
Yeah.
But it was fucking hilarious.
Guys!
And your fucking goofy ass tongue and lips are now embroidered onto my glass.
Somebody mentioned
Embroidered?
Trauma Center. I'm here now.
You come in, it's sewed into the glass.
Happy
Yep.
birthday.
Cranberries.
Cranberries.
See?
Gus.
Walter.
Steez.
Walter? He's coming up with names now.
Walter.
Okay. Before we end off, I want to talk about our trip to Philadelphia.
Oh, we took a trip to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And it was a... Alright, listen, you
a
guys
hell
are
of a trip.
All three of you. Not you, because you weren't there. By three of you, I mean you two, Casey, Erica, and Jess. All three of you fucked this trip up somehow, and we still made it on time because I told you guys all like a half an hour earlier than we actually needed to be there.
And it was well
That
worth
wasn't
your
my
time.
fault.
Damn right. It was. Yes, it's absolutely your fault.
Not the being there half an hour.
No,
Oh wait,
no.
being. Oh, never mind.
No.
Never mind. I
told-
was confused. I thought you meant by being at your house.
I
Never mind.
purposely
Never mind.
told you guys a half an hour different from the time because I knew somebody was gonna fuck it up, especially since that whole day was just shit. Like everything before, we're like, all right, we're going to fucking Philadelphia. And the whole day was just shit. So I'm like, something's gotta go bad. 3 things went bad. 1, Casey, you were supposed to pick up Erica. Erica sent me a message that said Casey isn't here yet, and I fucking hear you pull into my driveway.
And he's like, guess who's here? And I go, what?
Now, this isn't a total excuse, but you messaged me at like noon saying, yeah, I could drive there. So
No,
I
you
thought
want to
that-
know my exact text? It's, hey, I got my car back sooner than I thought. I can drive to Lennon's. But as
Yeah, I thought that meant I'm going to drive to Lennon's. So I was like, well, I guess I don't have to pick up Erica then.
No, because the whole idea of us coming together was to save space in the driveway at his place.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
So
No.
that's you. Secondly will be Jess.
We got-
who's not here to defend herself.
Lennon got to
So
my
I'm
house
gonna
at
finish.
3. We were supposed to be in Carlisle at Jess's house at
3:45 is what I said. So I said, Jess, what's your address? She sent me 130 Walnut Street. Her address is 103
No, she sent
Walnut
you,
Street.
She didn't send you Walnut.
She said
she sent you Chestnut.
I'm looking it up right now.
130 Chestnut Street is exactly what you sent me.
Load, you piece of shit. Okay, let me see here. Where is she? There she is.
We can cut this part out.
By the way, I don't know if you've listened to the latest Rooster Teeth podcast.
Nope.
They talk about Shake Shack for like 20 minutes, which is the place in Philadelphia we almost stopped in. Or we did stop in, but we never got anything.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, they talked how awesome, like how it's like the world's best burger.
Oh, man. We could have been there. I'm slowly catching back up with Rooster Teeth.
Cool.
I just listened to the podcast in which Bernie sprays something into Gavin's face and it's vomit scented. And
Oh,
he
God. I don't
He just
remember
like
that one.
tosses himself behind the couch.
Oh,
He just
man.
goes, oh!
And he's gone.
And he's gone. You never see him again.
Why won't you fucking load?
Well, I guess we'll never
I
find
can
out.
tell it to you
So
right
Eric
now. I
was-
said it was 130 Chestnut Street is what she sent him, but her address was 103 Walnut Street. So I go to put 130 Chestnut Street into the GPS. And what I realized happened, and you guys didn't catch me on it either. But when I went to put the address in, I did 130. I had Carlisle in. When I went to type in Chestnut, it did like an autocorrect kind of thing and gave me
Walnut.
Chester Street and then Chester Avenue and Lane. I'm like, guys, what is it, Chester Street or Chester Lane? And Lennon said it's Street. And I asked out loud,
It is
Chester.
Street.
So you didn't catch when I said Chester. So I put it in wrong, but you didn't catch when I asked if it was Street
So we
or
all
Lane.
fucked
Chester.
up. Alright, we all fucked
I
up.
don't know why her messages aren't loading. It's bothering me.
It doesn't matter.
We got to
We got to this development.
Chester. It was like a nice
know.
development. We get there and we're driving through. We see 126, 129, 132,
Like,
and we're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
we
something-
pass over it
something
like
went
we
wrong.
passed back and forth like 4 times.
We went around the place like for 5 minutes.
and we couldn't. There was just no
It just
130.
did not exist.
So we stopped at a 130 that we found, and Lennon was
103.
gonna not. No, it was a 130.
Yeah, we stopped at a 1:30. We're like, we're gonna knock on this door.
And I'm like, Lennon,
Good
this
idea
isn't
not
even the
to.
right street. And I said, Lennon, don't knock. Let me get a hold of her. So she sent me her phone, and she sends me her phone. Wait. She sent me her phone number. I called her. I said, "What? We're at 1:30," and she said, "No, it's 103 Walnut." And I went, "Wait a minute."
Oh no.
Yep.
Luckily, we only had to backtrack 5 minutes.
Yeah, but that was 5 minutes worth through Carlisle, through all of those
Yeah.
stoplights.
Fortunately, we still got there in decent time.
Yeah.
So.
With us running literally to where she stopped in the middle of the street and threw us out.
Yep.
To us asking for directions, to us stampeding, we got there 10 minutes early.
Well, 10 minutes before show's time.
That's what I meant.
Which was 20
and
minutes
then
late.
Jess got a migraine in the middle of us being in traffic.
Yeah.
And when she went to pull into the parking space, her
car
car
died.
shut off at the gate.
And that's pretty funny, actually.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then all those cars. And then my favorite part was we were, I don't even know where we were, but there was
a
Philadelphia.
There was
we
an
were
intersection.
Like not very far.
We were right near
There
the
was an
turnpike.
intersection, and there was a truck, a tractor trailer halfway in the intersection with its doors open. We're like, oh god, we're gonna be here a while.
We're like, something happened.
Then we're gonna start. Then it started going. We're like, oh okay. And I said,
Let's see what's in the truck.
Let's see what's in the truck.
Let's see what's in the truck.
I don't know
Because
what
all the doors
His
were
doors
open.
are open. Let's see what's in the truck.
I was like, I just want it to be tennis balls or something. So I looked around expecting for some reason tennis balls.
Yeah.
Like not even boxes.
Just
No,
balls
singles.
falling
tennis
out.
balls.
Just singles of tennis
Single
balls.
tennis balls.
Yep.
And I guess there was a flap, and then the actual door.
There's double doors. I
Yeah,
think.
there's double doors, and I didn't know that. And
Yeah.
I looked
So we
around,
looked-
I look behind me, and I go, "Oh man, it's just another door." And Jess just loses
Couldn't
it.
see shit. Oh yeah, she lost
The
it.
truck was carrying doors.
It was the truck doors. Yeah. I mean, where do you think they come from? They don't
pack-
come fucking on the trucks.
Packed to the brim with doors.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I liked at the end of the night how we spent, we went 5 blocks looking for the place that we ran into while waiting to get to that shake place.
And then,
Yeah.
and then we turned around. And we're like, "Oh, there it is. Oh wait, there's Helium Comedy Club." What the fuck do we walk around for?
And Jess is like, well, he didn't tell me right away. I'm like, it said gelato on the door.
Yeah.
And you didn't stop. I pointed it out, and you said, no, that's not where I want to go.
We went in a cookie place that was about the size of an apartment kitchen.
If even.
2 people could squeeze in there.
Yeah, there was a
And you
bicycle
could
there.
order,
Yeah.
what was it, 300 cookies?
Yeah.
300 cookies for like $249.
$295.
Whatever. Jesus Christ. If you were going to correct me, why didn't you just finish the story?
You didn't let me. You jumped in.
You said...
Why
nobody
can't
wasn't-
we be friends?
Good Lord.
Good dog.
I hate you people.
Good
I
Gus.
hate you all too.
Good
Gus.
old Gus.
Gusler.
Good old Gus, Hector, Weston,
Hitler. Rufus.
the third.
Walter.
The third.
That's the name of the episode.
Well, it's about that time to end.
It is
off.
about that time.
Well, I had another good
Oh.
time of insanity.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Do it.
We can do it.
I don't know. I don't know. Just talk.
Do it.
Do it. Use your words. Use your mouth words, not your ass words.
So, on that note, on that terrifying note, say goodnight, everybody. Good night, everybody.
I thought we were going to do the chorus.
No, I said say goodnight, everybody.
And I thought
and
we
you
were
go,
everybody.
and you
Never
go,
mind.
you're fired.
Well, he said we
Alright.
should do that at the end of
Rip
every
Wes.
episode. Bye.
No, yeah,
Bye.
no, bye.
Good night, everybody.